there we go. And there we go. Look at that. I'm learning things. Hi everyone. Let us know down in chat if never mind, I can see everything's fine, everything's wonderful, and here we are. Welcome to the Renegade Realm Podcast number 9, our second live show ever, and it's great to be here. And we finally got someone back, and you know what it rhymes with? It rhymes with back, and it's Mac Stacking. What's up, Mac and Stacking?
I don't know how that goes.
It's fine.
I don't know, but it's fine. Real quick, I want to say hey to everybody. I'm back. Baby was born. But I want to bring up something. Over the weekend, we had a situation with a buddy of ours. 3 of us know him really well. I'm not gonna speak his name because that's his personal life. He dealt with a situation, and unfortunately, he's in the hospital right now. He's in the ICU, and it was a suicide thing. And I want to just make sure that anybody in this community, and I mean anybody, even if I don't even like you, I have you blocked. So find a way to, you have to make a new account to text me to say, hey, I'm having problems. Text me. Even if I don't even like you as a person, you get a hold of me. I will talk to you through this. When it comes to situations like that, personal stuff is put to the side. And then to be able to be put in a situation like this, when I think about it, he's a friend of mine, very good friend of mine. I talk to him probably 5-6 days a week, that she's just good. I just want to make sure that if anybody ever needs to talk, just please. And if you don't want to talk to me, talk to Red, talk to Sapio, Assassin, John, Don, whatever you want to call him. Anybody. If you don't even feel comfortable with any of us, there's a number. What was it, Sapio? 988. Call that number. It's just 988. Call that number and just talk to some random stranger. But do not put yourself in that situation. This hurts. I'm a grown man. I'm 31 years old. I sat on my couch today at 11:30ish, crying because this upset me. Because this is my friend, and I couldn't help him. I've been in this situation. I've been on the situation of his side, and I thought about it in life that I love my family too much to never put myself in that no more. I try to stay away from that. And I just want to make sure that if anybody's in that situation, please get help. We are there for you. We are all family, no matter what the situation is. If you're a pony, if you're an Xbox, if you're a PC goddess, it doesn't matter. Personal life and stuff like that is much different than a video game. And I just want to make sure everybody knows that. And thanks for letting me say that for the first part of the show, you guys.
It's very important, I think. A lot of the times on the internet, a lot of people sort of forget that when you say things online, you might never see the outcome of how it actually affected that person. You might never see it. You might hear about it. Somebody might lash out in anger trying to use that as a self-defense mechanism, but inside there, you hurt their feelings really badly. And I'm not saying that was the case here. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. If you know, you know. But what's really important is that these are just video games at the end of the day. Whenever you're online, be very careful what you say and how you treat people. So treat everyone with kindness, and if they're being a dickwad to you, kill them with kindness. And what I mean is take a gun. I'm just kidding. Literally just be as nice as you can humanly be to someone, because that's really what matters at the end of the day. So yeah, reach out, even if you feel like you're alone. It doesn't matter. I could name off 150 people online right now that I have never had a one-on-one conversation with, that I know that if I hit them up and say, hey, I just need somebody to talk to real quick, and they'd be like, what's up? Oh, it's serious. Like, just give me 5 minutes of your time. Actually, there is someone, a very large figure in this community that I asked for. I won't say who it was, but I asked for 5 minutes of their time just a few days ago. I asked for 5 minutes of their time. We ended up talking for almost 4 hours straight, up until 4:30 a.m., because I absolutely needed to talk to someone. And it wasn't to this extent of what Mac was referring to, but it was teetering on mental health and situational struggles in life. So even if you need somebody to talk to about whatever, just to get your mind off of it, just to make you realize that things aren't as bad as they could be because you have nothing to compare it to, it always helps just to talk. So that is really important that you said that, Max. So thank you. So yeah, and anyway, let's get off of that, and thank you everyone for being here. I can't really tell who all's in the chat. It might just be us. I know Immortal's here. What's up, Immortal? Thank you for being here, bro. And returning, we have our special guest, DonPapaJon, who is muted. Well, what's going on, man? Welcome.
Hey guys, I'm glad to be back. Ready for that Halo news we're gonna talk about later, and all sorts of stuff. So,
hell yeah, yeah, glad to have you back, bro. And Sapio, welcome, my beautiful token Asian.
Token Asian.
Yeah.
Represent.
That's perfect. That's fantastic. And Assassin, what's up, buddy? And there he is. Hello. The energy. I'm loving the energy here. All right. So right off
It was
the bat,
the dullest energy ever.
it's all good.
I hope you're all right, Assassin.
No, we love you, man. So let's start off the news. There's actually a lot to talk about. Regardless if there's no Starfield news, Bethesda, Todd, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Again, we can sort of pick and choose here. It's all fine here. So I think this GTA 6. Let's just go off with, because that's the title of this video. Let's just go straight into the GTA stuff. Because if you guys remember last week, I brought up GTA news, and we couldn't find the article. I don't know if this was that or if it's developed since then. Was that what it was? Assassin, you're the one who brought this to the platter or table or to the surface, whatever surface makes you feel good. So can you lead us into this?
Yeah, so basically we got word. I don't remember if it was from Insider Gaming or if it was someone related, but apparently they've been hearing that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to get an announcement this year with a fall holiday 2024 release date. They did mention that Rockstar was considering cutting some of the single-player content from the game to make it towards that holiday window for next year, and just releasing it as DLC, or maybe adding it into maybe a GTA Online 2.0 components. But that's the word on the street here, that Rockstar is pretty far along in development for GTA 6, and knowing GTA 6's track record, we're not going to get in 2024. We're going to get in 2025. They always delay it. They always delay their games twice, and that's usually over a course of a year. So, fall 2025 is what I'm guessing. But if they are cutting some of the content for GTA 6 to make that deadline, then I would expect maybe a smaller title than previous years. But that's the word on the street right now.
Isn't that sort of what happened with GTA 4's DLC? That that was part of the game, that it was a storyline, and then they made you, and then you ended up playing as the character, Gay Tony, or maybe it was the biker DLC. Like, has this happened before? I mean, I know that it's happened before with other games where it was cut content and then they bring it back. I get all that. But to rush GTA 6, if this is true, by the way, but to rush Grand Theft Auto 6, of all things, just to get it out. I know, 2013, so we're at the 10-year mark now, since its initial release. That's a long time. What is another year or whatever to push it? Look at just happened with Starfield. We haven't had a game from them, from BGS, by the way, since Fallout 4, and that's almost 10 years ago. So
yeah, it's 2015. Yeah.
So Don, since you're speaking, say more. Speak more about this. No, I'm kidding. You're fine. Good. Please talk more. Tell us. What do you feel? How do you feel about this shit?
Well, the GTA stuff, I don't know. It's interesting because we saw a lot of news of the leaks and stuff, and it looks pretty much finalized, except for a lot of textures and stuff that probably need a lot of work. So I mean, I could see it coming out late next year, or if not early the year next in 2025. But as long as it comes out good. I mean, if they cut out content, it'd probably be for the online stuff, because they could add that later, like what they did with GTA 5 Online.
Yeah.
And they just gradually update it, obviously. So if they would if they were gonna get rid of some content, it would probably be for online stuff, I could see. As for the campaign, though, I mean, I'm looking forward to it because I was born in Miami, Vice City, so that's my city right there. So I hope it does come out really good, and I think it it's going to be interesting because I also heard that this is the first game, because I think the writer or whatever for Red Dead Redemption 2 and all the older Rockstar games left or something.
Yes.
And so
Hazard,
this is
yeah.
like,
Yep, the house.
yeah, so this is like outside of that. So I'm going to see if it still withholds a lot of that good writing and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Mac?
What engine is this? Did they say this was going to be put on? Does anybody know the engine? I don't know.
God.
I just want to know. I just want to know what the engine is. I just thought about it and I was sitting here thinking about it when Assassin was talking. I hope so. I mean, but see, the thing is,
Sapio's looking it up.
what's I mean, it just, I don't know. It just depends on what comes out next year. It's tough when you got like 5 games put on top of Grand Theft Auto. It's kind of like when Halo come out, I really didn't want to play nothing else besides Halo. Like, so a lot of games got pushed to the side. Psychonauts was the only game that I played in between Halo and that was Psychonauts 2. A lot of everything else was like got pushed back, and that's the thing with these games is I hope this doesn't come out with a bunch of games like in between. Like if we get Gears of War 6 or another good maybe Call it. There's rumors that the new Call of Duty that's going to be this year might be a remastered of Modern Warfare 2 or 3, or even maybe Black Ops. I'm hearing, what if that comes out? What if that comes out this year and then you got, or maybe next year when we might have another Call of Duty. That would suck, It would suck to push. It would push them games kind of out of the way because you're going to play Grand Theft Auto. It's Grand Theft Auto. The game's, it's by far probably the best role-playing RPG.
You do not want to
action.
be in the vicinity of GTA 6 with your game.
I would even, I mean, even only game that I would even put Zelda in there. That's how much I think GTA dominates the marketing for the first month. Look at Elden Ring. It obliterated everything. Rockstar games will obliterate every game that's near it. So it's kind of tough.
Didn't GTA 5 make $1 billion within its first 3 days of launch back in 2013?
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm being serious.
They do even more now because with online I guess was a new thing back then. Now GTA 5 online is huge. So if GTA 6 comes with online,
if people still play the shit, like it's 10 years later.
Right.
Look at the freaking. If you ever watch those videos of people role playing, like you can't, they got those servers and shit. Yeah, the role playing servers.
I was playing GTA 5 the other day online. So.
Great game. I mean, whatever happens, I just hope it ain't during the time frame of maybe a possible banger like Spider-Man or Wolverine. Maybe we're thinking at the time frame.
Everybody in the industry is going to avoid Rockstar. Everybody knows.
My point. You give it at least. We might get Peppy to pick 12 or something by the time or something. But that's not. We're not gonna. None of that's gonna matter because
that'll clap GTA though. Peppy the Pig.
I mean, game of the year right
course,
there. But
the thing.
I'm excited for it. Let me just tell you that. So whatever happens, it happens. But if I had to choose, delay it as much as possible, get all the content you could put in the game. I don't want DLC shit with games like that. Like I want everything right there and then. So when I want to walk up into that strip club over there and shoot 12 strippers and run out and jump in my DLC car, I don't want that. I want that.
In a game.
Those 3D mechanics are going to be incredible.
Yeah,
but Mac.
I just want to make sure that we have everything in the game. I don't want to have to pay $10 to run up and do that, or buy a car that's gonna take. Now, I know it's live service. They got to make money in the long run. They got to make more. They're gonna do that anyway. So it sucks that it's like that. But campaign-wise, they need everything at first. The online shit, be my guest. Have that live service battle pass shit that everybody else is fucking doing anyway. So whatever, because it's never gonna stop for another 3 or 4 years. So maybe even more until people stop buying them, which people keep buying them, so they're gonna keep doing it. So
what I find funny, Mac, is that you mentioned that, but according to the report, is GTA 6's map is bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2's map, and they're still thinking about cutting content.
Yeah, I just don't cut it. You can't cut campaign, man.
What map is bigger, Red Dead 2's map or GTA 5's map?
No, GTA, Red Dead 2. Red Dead is way bigger.
It said it was bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2's map.
Yeah, Red Dead is the biggest map they got on Rockstar.
Okay.
I mean, why don't they just do Vice City? They put all those big boy cities together. San Andreas, Vice City, and then GTA 3 with maybe even GTA 5 mixed together. GTA 4. Imagine having all those cities in one combined. And then it's you go to Miami, you get your cocaine. You go to freaking San Andreas to get your pills or whatever. Like dumb shit like that. Not saying that's exactly what they're gonna do, but for mission bases and stuff like that. Because clearly in Miami, we know that's where Cocaine Central came from Colombia to Miami. That was one of the most notorious things back in the day with freaking, old fucking Pablo Escobar and shit. I mean, I'm just bringing up some history shit that I know.
Okay.
I mean,
flex
but it makes
history
sense.
muscles, yeah.
But it makes sense though. I mean,
Right.
you go to Las Vegas, bro. That's where you pick up your prostitute and get married. You know what I'm saying? You go to fucking, I don't know, what other one? We got Grand Theft Auto 5, a new one. There could be so much shit they could do and make so many missions out of it. But that's online stuff. I want the campaign to be like that too. But a long ass campaign. You give me a 45-hour campaign of Grand Theft Auto, and I will play every bit of it and never complain one
Right.
time. Now,
I mean,
Assassin's Creed. What's up?
It looks detailed, like for sure. Like the way I was watching. Well, the leaks have a lot of stuff.
They're very, very, very early
Yeah.
leaks. We're talking fucking not even a frame of the body,
Right.
really.
It's like he was aiming, or I guess the character. There's two of them, the girl and the guy, and
Yeah.
like I guess you could switch between them. And like he was aiming at them, and then like you could tell them what to do, like commands, if you're like robbing
really?
someone.
Oh,
So,
so
and you could
That
you could
leak
drop-
is. Yeah.
you could drop weapons too as well. Like if, for example, if you're holding an AR, you could drop it on the ground. So
What if we
that
get it?
could go off.
What if we get a co-op Grand Theft Auto after all these years?
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You can play as the girlfriend and kiss.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm just saying, bro. That would be. I don't think it's gonna happen. I do think Grand Theft Auto should stay in reality. There should be still the single player for Grand Theft Auto.
They did that for GTA 4, right? The co-op for campaign. GTA 4 had that.
No, I don't think 4
I
had
don't-
it. No,
No, 4 didn't have that. Neither did
San
5.
Andreas did have a co-op. You had to, in the beginning of the game, you had to spawn in down your little grocery, go straight down the street, and then you got under a bridge, and there was like a house that you like a broken down house. You go in there, and that's where you start the multiplayer. But it was so bad. I'm telling you, go look up GTA San Andreas PlayStation 2 multiplayer, and I'm
Oh,
telling
I
you,
remember. Yeah,
it was
that takes me
horrible.
back.
It was bad. But this is where, listen, that's freaking 2004. We're talking 22. We're talking 20 years from games.
Did they
itself.
get rid of that for the new one? Did they do that for the new one, the GTA trilogy?
No. There's all that single player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
2000
Yeah, I mean, it'd be
every
cool if they
single
had that.
game. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, it'd be cool if they had that, but yeah, they're probably gonna focus more on that online because that makes the bank for them.
Yeah, it's
So-
like it's a question of like give and take. Like how much do you want to take away from the single player and story and the narrative just to give someone a co-op experience? I think they would keep that separate. Sapio, in your experience, how has rushing something affected anything and everything, whatever it may be? How has that ever positively affected anything?
How has that ever positively affected anything? Never, probably.
Yeah.
I can't name one example in anything where by Mac, where
He's just giving us a
rushing
handy.
something has
Oh.
brought anything good out of anything. I think we've already mentioned, but I do honestly want GTA 6 to be really, really, really good. So I don't know, man. Like I just don't think. Obviously, we have no idea how far along they are right now in development. They just say that they are pretty far along. But if they're thinking of cutting content for a next year fall release, I mean, I feel like they just need a little bit more time, right? By the way,
I get
looked it
their
up.
extra time, Sapio. They always delay their games
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time.
yeah.
It's gonna be 2025.
Same
Listen,
here.
we're gonna get Elden Ring and Grand Theft Auto 6 in the same year.
Sapio, you said that you
That'll
found
be
the engine that
crazy.
it was on.
Yeah, there's some articles that were published last year in 2022, and it says it's going to be a updated version of the Rockstar Advanced game engine that they have been using.
That makes sense why in the leaks, even the pre-production phase of the leaks, it looks almost exactly like GTA 5 graphics wise.
Right. Yeah, it's just textures that looks like they need to add mostly. But yeah, the world it looks fully realized too. Like they have like a lot of the posters on the walls and stuff like down. It's just I don't know. It's crazy because I remember back in like 2018, 2017 when I was huge into GTA 5 online, and to a point I still am. But at that point I was still speculating of GTA 6, and you see people post like clickbait saying, "Oh, GTA 6, look this back in the day," and now it's like we're finally getting it. Like, let's go. It's It's hype, man. I'm
Some
excited
people
for it.
made their absolute fame off that. Hey, what's up, guys? Typical Gamer here. We're gonna talk about the 7. You guys remember this dude?
Right.
Listen, I mean, he's
Typical
great.
Gamer?
Yeah, typical gamer. That's literally all that he did. That's how
Oh,
he.
my God.
Shout out, friend
guys,
of the show.
expert thief here.
There was one guy,
Yeah,
I forget his
man.
name, but he had like that Pikachu with the cigar in his mouth.
Mm.
It was like another YouTuber, but there was also
Oh,
Mr.
Ryan
Boss.
Reynolds? Yeah, we know him well.
That was him, Ryan
That
Reynolds.
was-
That's how he got his fame on
that was
YouTube.
dope.
Pikachu. That was a good one, Assassin. So yeah, my overall thoughts. I don't see the point of rushing anything. The hype was at its peak. I'm going to talk about Starfield forever, so I don't care. It was at its
Same.
peak, and people were like, "Oh my God, here it comes!" And then they're like, "It's delayed," knowing that at the peak of its hype, they're like, "We cannot do this again. We cannot." Of course, it's a Bethesda game. It's going to have its bugs and whatnot. Rockstar is known for being amazing right off the bat. Whatever you love or hate the actual story content or the tone or whatever, they are great, solid games. Red Dead 2 is just an absolute masterpiece. So whatever Zocker says, but yeah, they need to take their time and not rush this out. But 2024 fall, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully we see a trailer by what in the next
This year. It'll be this
5
year.
months at least, because in 5 months it's
Awards, maybe.
So,
Maybe.
yeah.
when Red Dead 2 was announced, it was revealed back October 2016 for a fall 2017 release.
Right, and that
So
was
if
like
it's
it's real
supposed to
kind
come
of
out
thing.
next year. We're gonna see it before their investor call this holiday. We're gonna see it before October, November.
I mean, there's one thing that's for sure though. Wherever GTA 6 releases, it's probably gonna get Game of the Year. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. Like, because that's how big it's gonna be, man.
So, one thing I want to point out, Don, before you continue, is just can we all just talk about the fact that almost every studio or publisher that's known for high quality, like Santa Monica, Obsidian, you can even argue Blizzard's going to, Bethesda's going to with Starfield. All of them have had a game release this generation except for one. Rockstar. They're the final one in terms of high quality to release a game for this gen.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean,
Uh,
if you look at all the games that they've released, like we got Avowed coming, we got Starfield coming, we got God of War Ragnarok this gen, we got Elden Ring this generation, we got Tears of the Kingdom this gen, Resident Evil 4 Remake, upcoming Mass Effect, if BioWare gets
Sorry,
Diablo 4. I mean,
this
don't stop.
we're not even 3 years in. We're already 3 years in, and we already got some of the best games of all time.
right. That's
We're
what I'm
not
saying.
even
And
3 years
this
into
year,
this gen.
this year especially is the biggest year because we're getting Zelda this year. We're getting Starfield, like
Spider-Man 2. But
Spider-Man
Yes.
2. Hopefully,
Hell, even
that-
Street Fighter 6 looks good. And I'm
yeah,
someone
Street
that.
Fighter, and
Something
supposedly
interesting.
Mortal Kombat 12 is coming out this year too. So,
Yeah.
so a
Oh
lot of
yes,
good-
another realm. Ah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was unfortunate for them. They released it in the board meeting. They're like, oh yeah, and GTA or not GTA, fucking Mortal Kombat 12 is coming out this year.
Yeah, when they're like slowly
With, like, the
crunching
little
the
hype.
papers, like fuck. You didn't
They're
even
like-
need to say that.
Damn it, bro. The developers are just pissed right now because they've been developing that, waiting for the hype, and then they're like in the board meeting. Oh yeah, and then Mortal Kombat 12 is coming out this year.
Who is
Oh,
Constant
yeah,
Gamer? Is
yeah.
that C Steph? Is that C Steph under in disguise? Anyway,
would
shout
know.
out to everyone in the chat, all 4 of you. I don't know, but shout out to everyone in the chat.
Welcome,
thank, you
gamers.
for, thank you for coming.
Who cares about how many people are there? Who
Who
cares?
cares?
in there, too. We got a couple people in here. We like
Nah, I'm just
TJ,
kidding.
Constant Gamer, Charlie. I don't know if Immortal's still in the chat.
Oh, he
No,
better
he's
be.
not. No, he's not.
Oh, it's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, Mortal's a noob.
On to the next thing since we got that up. Sapio, did you say anything about it?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we're
Yeah,
good.
he did.
then. Yeah, I just want to make sure.
All right. Well, there's that.
I was gotta keep it moving. We're live, baby.
Exactly. Yeah.
This costs money. Sorry.
It is. It's costing us so much money. So while we're on, let's switch it up. Hang on, Andy Robinson. Isn't that the same?
Yeah.
That's what we just talked about, right?
This man
no.
TJ is listening to us on a forklift. I just want to put that out there.
On a
And then-
I'm gonna
Wow.
take a wreck and kill
Thank you,
He's
someone.
Charlotte.
clutching.
That's pretty.
Clutching
wild.
out
Charlotte,
work.
Sharon.
Be
Yeah.
safe, TJ.
This man
Nice to
said,
meet you, Charlie.
what's that? What do they call that? Where you got to have the safety shit? I can't remember. Fucking the PP.
OSHA?
Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna drive this forklift right into the wall.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
And
man.
to get on the
Well,
podcast.
speaking of sexy daddies, someone said sexy daddy in chat. Assassin, what's going on with this COD movie starring Henry Cavill as Captain Price?
Wait, what?
Yeah, so
Oh,
there is
yeah.
a report. There's a report that Henry Cavill, the god among gamers,
Oh fuck.
is not only going to be. He will not only have Geralt on his record. He will not only have the upcoming Warhammer on his record, but he's going to be playing Captain Price, rumored to be playing Captain Price in the upcoming Call of Duty live-action movie.
That's crazy, man. What?
I mean, if you
I'm
look at
surprised-
Henry
I'm
Cavill
surprised Pedro
physically,
Pascal didn't get hired for that role. Because Pedro Pascal's and everything, but yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's crazy, man. Like a Call of Duty movie, we're gonna get movies of everything now. We're gonna get a
Yeah.
GTA movie.
hey man, you
War
can thank
movie.
Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog for that.
Yes, God
Yeah.
bless. Detective
We're getting
Pikachu.
Gears soon. Like, man, let's.
We're getting
Oh yeah, that
Horizon,
Gears one.
God of War. We're getting Fallout.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that Fallout one, I'm so hyped for. That's coming. Is that
Yeah.
coming out this year?
I don't. Why have they not made an Elder Scrolls TV show or movie yet?
There was
Movie.
it was supposed to be like a trilogy, wasn't it? Long time ago. Back this was before even oh my god. Dungeons and Dragons? Or no, not Dungeons World of Warcraft, the movie World of Warcraft. It was in pre-production a long time ago, I believe. Yeah. So that was going to be a thing, but I think maybe it was just too close to The Hobbit at the time, and just wouldn't have. You just can't fight that. So yeah, a captain. Who's the first director that comes to a Call of Duty movie? The first director that comes to your mind, Sapio.
I don't
say
know many directors, unfortunately.
I got it.
I mean,
I'll say it, Michael
Right.
Bay. Not that
I
I,
was gonna
want
say,
it.
I was gonna
yeah.
say that. I was
Yep.
thinking that in my mind.
that
as soon
makes
as you got through
sense.
All the
Exactly.
explosions.
Okay.
Because that's literally every time I've heard so many people compare every Call of Duty game to it's just a fun, stupid Michael Bay movie, and I'm like, please God, don't make Michael Bay direct this movie, because a lot of the awesome moments that we have are the slower moments with the characters and the
You like
legacy
Team Ninja
characters.
Turtles? The Teenage Mutant
Well,
Ninja
I,
Turtles?
listen,
What we made?
okay.
Well,
I
Red,
just
who
got
would
back.
you rather pick? James Cameron?
Yes.
I mean, the James Cameron would be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, my bad. I just got back. I was on the phone.
No, you're good, bro. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's
Okay.
We're talking about Henry Cavill possibly playing Captain Price in the upcoming Call of Duty movie.
fine. Dude,
He's like,
it's gotta
I
be
shouldn't
him.
Risk it.
It's
Don't
gotta
just
be.
throw shade at. What's
Well,
up,
I'm not
Risk? Thanks for
throwing.
being
I'm not
here,
gonna throw
Risk
shade at him.
the chat.
because listen, I like him as Witcher and I love him as Superman. But at this point, it's got to be him that's the reason why these roles are failing for him. Because everybody wants you as that role as the fans, but somehow you get pushed out of him. So either he doesn't want to do it, or they have a problem with him. One of the two. Now, yeah, if he does it, whatever. But I don't know. I want a dude that's like from like fucking Russia or something like that, or that's an American Russia, like I'm Hitler or something like that. Doing some not dumb joking. Don't that's one of those jokes. I don't know. Henry Cavill, no, he's just not. He's not for me. Not when it comes to Captain Price. You know what? We'll just do like what's his name that's playing Mario?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, we're gonna put Chris Pratt for everything.
Oh my
Fuck it.
god.
Sit down.
Man,
Sit down.
let's not
Sit
start
down.
doing
I'm
this
joking.
blasphemous.
Man.
I don't know. It's one of those things where it's just tough, man. And we had a conversation about Wolverine last night. If Hugh Jackman stopped playing it, like who can they do? And they were like, there's
Henry
like
Cavill.
7. Yeah, pretty.
I'm not
I
kidding.
think,
It's either,
I
I'm
know.
not
it's either
kidding.
Henry Cavill,
No.
either Henry Cavill or Pedro Pascal, the two most overused actors.
The biggest
Or
zaddies right
Tom,
now.
Tom Holland. Tom Holland as Wolverine.
Oh God!
Well,
remember they said.
Aw.
Remember they said
They-
the
they-
dude who was playing the guy from not the Watchman, the Kingsman. What's his name?
Yeah, it's Tarion.
Edgar-
Taron Egerton.
Edgerton?
Yeah, Taron Egerton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
How did
they
I
showed
know
a
that?
pitch
I don't know.
because-
Good job.
Because he's a good actor, and there's another guy named Charlie
is.
Hunnam too that plays in Sons of Anarchy. They got him. They got Logan Marshall. That's another guy from another TV show called Vikings. They've gotten people that sound good, but like I said last night, it's like Harry Potter with Daniel Radcliffe was the other one too, by the way, the guy that plays Harry Potter. That's how we got into this situation.
That would be
because of
trippy.
it. But the thing is, like I always say, it's hard. Fans have a hard time accepting a new role in a character because they
Separating
see
the
one
two,
person.
right?
Yes.
Because you're gonna
Now-
you're gonna see Harry Potter being. I totally understand what you're saying. That's a real thing. That's what happened to Robert Pattinson. Even 10 plus years later, after they're like, "Oh, it's the Twilight dude." It's like, dude, he is such a good actor, and no one wanted to give him the time of day. Look what we
Listen,
got,
the
Sapio, the
Batman
best
was
fucking
good.
Batman movie ever. Oh,
I think
Batman was
best
goated.
Batman movie there ever was. Now there was some good. Listen, I will say Dark Knight with Joker and Heath Ledger was amazing.
Oh,
but
of course.
Like, it was.
Yeah.
I
it was
I
good.
will argue The Dark Knight is not a Batman movie. It's a Joker movie.
It
Wow,
definitely
there
is.
you go.
They really,
I like that
really.
take. Never heard
2
that.
hours
Yeah.
of the 3.5-hour movie, they literally implied Joker most of it, and it
Right.
was all great. Like there's nothing.
And the intro scene and everything
But-
was with Joker. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, who was the guy? What was his name? Christian Bell. He wasn't Batman, man. He just wasn't a good Batman. He was an okay Batman. The movies were good. Like I'm
He
not.
was a
gonna say the
great
movie- but-
Bruce Wayne. He was not the
yes,
best.
Yeah.
Man.
and that's the thing. Listen. And Pattinson's a bad
Rachel!
Bruce Wayne. He's a bad Bruce Wayne, but he's a good Batman. But I still think they should have went with Pattinson. They should have went with the Batman Beyond way. I do think that's what he fits the fucking role, man. He's the skinny little. Even though he's not a teenager, but he's got that like young, skinny look that would fit him perfect. You know.
Anything.
A lot of people
Batman
said
Beyond,
Nightwing.
well,
Yeah, man. You could tell that most of us. I don't know. Sapio and Assassin are a little bit younger to see the Batman Beyond. I don't know if they did see it, but that was like I was like 12 years old when that show come out, and it was like,
Yeah.
man,
Alright.
oh, that
Yeah,
shit was
I'm-
good.
I'm pretty young too.
feel
I'm 21 and I
Time
would
card.
actually-
I do.
yeah.
Will Ferrell nailed that role.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Riskit says, now this is something that I actually forgot about because all the people that are doing mocap, even if, I mean, not all the time, but the mocap people are a lot
Yeah,
of
I
times
was
the
trying to bring
stuntmen.
this up earlier.
But he's right. The person who plays Price and a lot of the people that do the voice are the actual people, their face and everything. Who the hell is that dude? That guy, the guy that plays
Brett,
Price
that,
in real
Brett,
life?
yeah, Brett,
Bill
no,
Murray.
Brett, that's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A lot of people were angry that people want that Henry Cavill was getting the role. A lot of people were saying, why isn't Barry Sloan, the guy playing
his
Captain
name.
Price
Thank
now?
you.
Why is he not playing Captain Price?
Right.
Yeah.
He looks the role. He sounds.
I mean, he is
exactly
Captain
like Price.
Yeah.
He is Captain Price.
Right.
Why is he not playing the character?
That's what I said.
Same with the other actor.
It's a problem when you set a character in a role and his voice thing, and then it's off a little bit, and motherfucking fans be taking that shit with that little grain of salt that they get in that little pebble pack. They take that shit and they make a fucking bonfire out of it because just what they do.
There's sometimes the studio though, like even though one actor may be better in terms of the role, they probably will choose the name that's more popular just because of the name. You know, Henry Cavill being a popular actor,
Yeah.
and they probably just want to have it when the advertisement or trailer is saying, you know, Henry Cavill's in this. They're like, oh, Henry Cavill's in
Right.
this, and they'll probably watch it
Yeah,
more.
they
Yeah,
need
but
to
that's
put
the thing. They need to stop
profile.
doing that because Call of Duty has such a big fan base. Call of Duty
Yeah, I
fans are going to
agree.
go see that movie regardless who's playing Captain Price or Ghost or Gaz or whoever.
That's
Yeah.
true. The product does speak
If
for
you have a
itself.
dedicated fan base, they will be there. How
Yeah,
many
especially
people play
Call of Duty.
Duty?
Huge. A lot of people, like 100,000 usually played every day. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they got it down to like 20 actors for a lot of that Wolverine shit. I'm sure they got it down to a couple actors with Captain Price. It's just a matter of time before they announce it. You know, they'll announce the movie, kind of like Bautista with playing Marcus Phoenix. We all know that people really want him, but will he play it? Probably not, because there's probably like 19 other actors that are better than him. Not saying he's a bad actor, but maybe fit the role for what they want. It's one of those things that you kind of want, but you can't get.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's gonna have
either
their
way-
disagreements on
Sorry,
who
go
they
ahead.
want. No, I was just gonna say, yeah, it's just a lot of people are gonna have their disagreements on who they think should be in it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's always gonna be a conflict. But go on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
No, you're good. Yeah, I mean, either way, I'll be watching it. on my rigged bflix.to. Check out bflix. I'm just kidding. Don't check out that shit. So anyway, any other thoughts on COD?
No.
The fish, not the actual.
Well, whenever it comes out, I'll be there to watch it. But
Alright.
it's just if TJ really wants Michael Bay and James Cameron, let Michael do like the
I
effects
agree.
and let Cameron do
I
the
agree.
story.
I agree. I like them picks.
I don't
I think
Please.
Would James Cameron even work with Michael Bay though?
that's true too.
Yeah.
They would
I don't
take
think they would
shifts.
work
He's like,
together.
as long as he's
Like-
not here.
Yeah.
Take shifts.
Yeah.
Michael Bay.
Michael
probably,
Bay,
like,
if there's not an explosion, Michael Bay, you're not a part of it. There you go.
he's like, there's not enough explosions in this scene. It needs to blind the.
The
You're
ghillie
only
suit, we take
there
Michael
for the
Bay out.
explosions.
When they bring the ghillie suit out, they're like, okay, Michael Bay, you're going to be gone for the weekend here because we're going to make sure that everything's quiet.
Make sure he
It's
doesn't
Michael
know you.
Bay.
Don't say
Like-
anything.
Michael Bay blows everything up. Oh, look, a Ninja Turtle. Blow him up, blow him up. That's Michael Bay. so-
Speaking of blowing
Someone
things
could be
up,
sitting down on the toilet. Oh shit! Sorry, go on.
no, you're fine.
What?
Speaking of blowing
my
things
What
up,
about the
God.
toilet? Hold on,
Someone-
what about the toilet?
Someone's sitting on a toilet and it blows up. I was gonna say because that's how much Michael Bay
this
loves his.
This ain't Jackass, man.
I mean, for Michael Bay's directing, it could be.
yeah.
fantastic.
Sorry,
so
go-
speaking of
Or
blowing
sexual
shit,
harassment for
Okie
Megan
dokie.
Fox, but besides
Yeah.
that, okay.
Alright.
I like it.
So
Oh.
one more time. Speaking of blowing shit the fuck up, I'm just kidding. The finals. How about that? That's a game that's coming out that people are talking about.
I want to say
whatnot.
I was the first one that said something about it. I refuse to. I'm taking my all my knowledge of this.
All
And I
right,
just
Mac,
say
take us
that
away. Then let
it
us
looks like-
take us away.
It looks like a Call of Duty with a Titanfall with a Battlefield Hardline mixed together. It looks really good. It's a fast-paced game, very fast-paced. I don't know if it's coming to console, but it looks really good. And if it does, I'm sure it will because they need to make as much money as they possibly can, and a lot of people are giving it good rep. So take a look at it. It looks real good. Looks smooth. Kind of reminds me of the old Call of Duties. It does. It just the way it plays, and with a little bit more, it's not that time to kill. You ain't gonna shoot a guy 2 bullets, he drops. You gotta, put a few into him, like, a few in the chamber. But it looks really good. So, but I will say that I was the first one. I'll go back. I got proof that I said something about it like 3 weeks ago.
And this isn't like, is this in beta, early access, or
It's in
what?
beta, yeah. It's betas
Okay.
right now, going on right now.
So,
Yep.
so do you think it's going to turn into like a Valorant thing where it just does so well on PC that it's just going to stay on PC? And
Valorant's Valorant's a big game. That's something that that's a big in the everywhere. Now I won't say that. Now I will say that it will have a community, but nothing as big as Valorant. Valorant's tough. That's a top 10 game, man. All time on
Yeah.
PC. You can't push that game. That's fine. I'm not gonna say it can't get there, but do I think it will get there? No, but it's still it's gonna be a top game in the long run. So
yeah, I don't know if, well, Don, what is your experience with these beta games that sort of blow up? Have you had a lot of experience with games that sort of come out of nowhere? And because I remember what was the company of Rogue
Company of
Company.
Heroes. Oh
Rogue
No,
Company.
that's one
Third-
too. Yeah, Rogue Company.
Third person. I love.
yeah, the third
I got, like,
person. Mhm.
I got like 12 days in Rogue Company. By the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay. So there you go.
I love Rogue Company.
I
I love Gears of War, so and Halo was like really bad at the time frame, and I was really having a problem with that. And Gears of War was getting ready to come out, and they come out with Rogue Company, and that's similar to like this final game. It comes out at the right time. It gets a lot of momentum because there's nothing coming out at that time. Call of Duty's dying. You know how people after 8 months people get tired of shit. Normally it's like 4 months now.
It's kind of like that one not Call of Duty, but that one Halo kind of game that came out before Halo Infinite. That has like the portals and stuff. I forgot the name.
Oh,
of it.
Splitgate.
Splitgate.
Yeah.
Splitgate, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Game was
so
awesome.
That's but not exactly like that, but it's definitely the movement system is very, very similar in that.
Yeah.
So with that,
Yeah, I think it is a testament to say that there are some games that are super popular, but they're just not talked about, like
There you
Rogue
go.
Company. I know a ton of people that still play the shit out of that game. And so with the finals, even Valorant, it's just not in my realm of gaming. I don't play on PC, but I know how popular it is. Same thing with Overwatch. I mean, I don't know how well it's doing right now. Somebody can tell me how good it is doing, but with Valorant, it did so well, and then it just stayed on PC. And I'm like, why aren't they trying to expand? Is it enough to have a bunch of Twitch streamers?
Remember last year for E3 when they did the Xbox stuff and Valorant Riot Games popped up. and they were talking about it, and I thought they were the way the like the trailer and shit was popping up. I thought Riot Games were coming to the Xbox, and they're like, oh, it's just coming to Game Pass. All the like the
Characters,
I was
yeah.
pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like I was so hyped up for
same
Valorant.
here.
Yeah, I think Assassin, wasn't it me and you that watched it? I can't remember. It was me. I don't remember who watched it with me.
We hadn't met
didn't
that
even meet
yet.
yet. Yeah, we didn't even meet yet. Me and somebody else watching. I was like, damn, that shit looks good. And then I'm like, wait, it didn't say Xbox at the end of it. I said, so I went up and looked at it, and I found out that it was only for the characters in the games. And I'm like, that's disappointing because the game is so fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good deal for the PC Game Pass crowd, but yeah, it was definitely weird that they didn't have like a console version. I don't know, maybe it's just some games work better on PC, but I don't know. They haven't ported it to console yet, so we really can't really tell if it's going to be not as good as the PC version, I guess. But
Right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Assassin for the finals.
The only reason that I added it to the list, and I give full credit to Mac for bringing it up in the first place, but I only brought it up because a lot of people like Skill Up and a few other industry commentators they're giving good feedback.
Yeah, I watched
And I
Shroud
mean-
play it today while I was waiting for the wife of the doctor thing. I was watching Shroud play it. I'm like, man, this shit looks even better than I thought it did. So I'm gonna play Halo. We're gonna get into that later, but sometime before the day's up, or next couple days up, I'm gonna definitely give it a try before the beta ends.
Yeah. Assassin, you were saying that.
My bad,
was
Assassin. I'm
pretty
sorry.
much- Oh, you're good, man.
No, you're good. It's just I saw the gameplay from Jack Frags. He's a YouTuber that I admit I don't really know him very well, but how he explains the game, what he showed, this is a game that I think might actually pull me away from Siege if they do it right. This
Whoa.
game actually looks pretty amazing, but like Max said, we don't know if it's coming to console, if it's only going to be PC, but hopefully it does come out on all consoles and PC.
yeah,
And-
I'm not
'cause it
holding my
kinda
breath,
does-
though. It looks great. It looks great.
goes for
The
that
complaint I
special
did have about it, though, it does apparently take a long time to kill somebody, at least from
So-
what I can.
Stop.
But
real quick.
I hear that's a mechanic in the game.
The finals PS5, Xbox console version will come to next gen hardware. Will not come to Xbox One or PlayStation 4. So it is coming too. It did say the finals press release mentioned only PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Confirmed no plans releasing on the previous gen consoles. So right now it does look like it's going to come to Xbox, and as long as you have a next gen console, which is a Series console or a PlayStation. I know you have a PlayStation 5. I don't know about I think you have an Xbox Series X too. So yeah.
So this is Valorant we're talking about? It's going to come to consoles, they said?
No, the finals.
The finals.
The finals. Yep,
Finals.
we're playing it for sure.
Valorant will never
Well,
come
I wanna-
until they won't. They would already announced it with the Game Pass. Like, I'd be very surprised. Man, maybe they might announce it at E3. Kind of finally, because people got hyped because a lot of people did. I've seen other people say the same thing I did. Like, oh wow, it like kind of tricked us almost. Like, it blinded us to think that Valorant was coming to Xbox.
Yeah, I never heard of the finals, though. So is that similar to Valorant, or is it like...
We're similar to Overwatch. would you
It's
say,
like
right?
Call of Duty meets Titanfall meets
Battlefield,
like
it's
Max
just
said.
a fast-paced game.
That's why I said
content.
Overwatch. Is it not like Overwatch?
Yeah.
No. Oh,
No.
yeah, no. Well, yes. But see, the thing is, that game
Which is it?
It's a shooter, so you could say it's like Overwatch because it's a shooter, and it takes a lot of to shoot people because time to kill is a little bit different. So it just varies on like your cup of tea. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, then move on from it.
So
I
The
think
Last
it's
of Us
like-
is like Halo because it has cutscenes.
Oh no, The Last of Us is
Kidding, I'm
like
kidding.
a remake game times 4. Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
You can move in this game, so it's like every game.
It's like every game, so I'll play it. So
Well-
Assassin, you said that this might replace Siege. Does it have a tactical aspect to it, or is it just shooty? Like,
does. You can actually use the environment and you can use the destruction as a tactical advantage. They even mentioned that.
like old school Battlefield. But the pacing of the actual gameplay is a bit slower, or is it runny gunny, pointy shooty, poop boom boom?
Gunny, like I said, the only thing I mentioned is it does take apparently a long time to kill somebody, which I hear is a mechanic of the game. They do have I don't want to use the word tank, but I mean, that's the best way that I can describe it. They have 3 different classes.
Joystick
One's a
says it's like
tank-like,
CS:GO
one's a mediums.
with classes and
With
Overwatch
classes.
graphics. Yeah. Okay, that's a good description. Thank you, Joystick. So, Sapio, what's the closest thing to any of these types of shooters that you ever came to?
What?
Came to, not on.
I don't think that's any better.
Okay, what types of games like
Anyways,
this have you played? Have you came close to?
I've played like Halo before. I played Apex, and that's probably the closest. It'll be Apex and like Battlegrounds.
PUBG? Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude! Oh my god, I love PUBG.
So, but this does look fun. I do have a question about that tankiness though, because it's supposed to be a fast-paced game, and having tanky, like having it take a little bit longer to kill somebody might subtract from the gameplay, but does it not? Is it well balanced?
When you watch it, go watch it after we're done with the show, or when you leave, like for a minute when you got a break. And it's like this constant movement. It's just movement the whole time. They're not. You're not standing still. There's constantly like shields getting put up, guns being shot, grenades, just anything and everything.
Pretty much, it's a better Crossfire X. I'm just kidding.
Well,
no, nothing. Everything is better than that shit.
Yeah, man.
But it's.
I mean, I'll check it out.
Yeah, if you go to PC, which I think everybody here does in some type of way, I think pretty much everybody can play it. It's not that bad. You can sign up for the beta still now and just wait like 10 minutes and load it up and download it. So it looks good. I mean, it's definitely something I'm gonna take a look at the next day or so. If you don't like it, just turn it off. Fuck it. It's how the game. That's what it's for. It's free. It's a beta.
Never know nowadays will be the next big thing, because Fortnite was like a beta at first and a little thing, and now look at it. It's like one of the biggest games. So, well, we'll see. It might be that.
So,
Every year or two, there's always a very successful live service. Like first was Fortnite, then Apex, then Warzone, then Valorant. Maybe this is the next one.
It could be, yeah. We didn't know about PUBG being big and Fortnite, but it changed the whole industry. Now there's a lot of free-to-play battle royales. So we'll see.
Yeah. I did want to go to this just while everyone is here. Is everyone ready to do top 5 Sony characters?
Use it on the spot. I actually didn't write a list for this yet, but I'll come up with one.
We're gonna go from.
Okay, Don, go first. Don, go first. Don, go first.
You can't. You the poor boy.
I mean, I could if you want. I could just guess it right now.
Number 5.
Pikachu. What?
Number 5, Master Chief. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Show's over. No.
Well, the
Sorry, guys.
The way ponies do think, they think Master Chief will be on there, so don't worry.
Oh, right, because they got Bungie.
God,
yeah,
yeah.
they pretty much own Halo. Yeah, that's true. But I guess I'll come up with the top 5. You dared me, so let's. I'll try. So 5. You know what? Actually, no. I'll go from 1 to 5. So my favorite
No, hang
probably
on.
is gonna be.
No, wait. You can't.
Wait,
You can't.
So,
can't
this
do
is
that?
how we go. This is how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna say 5.
I'll be right back, Mac. You take it.
We're gonna go around the block, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 4. Go around the block. 3, whatever. So on.
Oh,
So on a 4th. And if we have to skip Red because he wants to go take a poop in the middle of this, that's on him.
We're starting out with 5.
Yeah. Start out with number 5. We're gonna make it as quick as possible.
I guess Ratchet and Clank.
Well, Ratchet. Yeah. We'll just say them together.
Alright.
'Cause they're together. I would say they're together.
Yeah.
Sapio.
They're a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sapio. Who would you pick?
Aloy.
Aloy. Okay.
Horizon Zero.
I didn't see that one coming. I didn't think anybody was gonna pick her.
The
I'm
new
not
one.
gonna lie. Yeah. Assassin.
Ratchet and Clank.
I'm gonna go with Jack and Dexter actually at number 5.
Okay, Jack and
I
Daxter,
want a new
other-
Jack and Daxter game so I can see what all the fuss is about.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go with Jack and Dexter. I mean, that was my time frame of playing PlayStation and stuff. PlayStation 2 and 1, mainly 2 because 2 I think they had it. So, yeah. Since Red's not there, we're gonna skip him. He could just say it's 2 when he gets to him. Number 4, Sapio.
I'm gonna go with Nathan Drake.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
John.
Shoot, probably Joel. Last of Us.
Okay. Assassin.
I'm gonna go with the new kid, Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay, good one. I was gonna wonder. I figured you were gonna do that when I was doing my list. I was like, the guy from Ghost. I said I don't know much about him, but I figured you were gonna do it. I'm gonna say.
I love this guy. I love Jin, man. I hope he gets another game.
Yes, they do, Joy. Stop hating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say my number 4 is Sly Cooper. My number 4 is Sly Cooper. Red, go ahead and do 5 and 4 since we skipped.
Yeah,
it.
so this is kind of dumb. You guys are going to be like, what the fuck? But I'm saying it anyway. My number 5 is Joker from Persona 5. And I know you're going to say, that doesn't technically count.
Yes,
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Oh.
Yes, it does.
He just
It
said
does.
everything I said. Okay.
Oh,
Jump
well,
him.
Please
it was
continue.
on
Tell me why I'm right.
PlayStation first. It was on PlayStation first, and it was directed only for PlayStation. So it's like it's like other characters that are gonna be in a deal real soon. I'm not gonna say their names. It's still a PlayStation thing. It's still as much as I love them, they're still PlayStation guys. It's still a PlayStation mascot. All right,
So
go
here's
ahead.
my question. Just curious though, does that make Crash count?
Yes, Crash is a Sony guy. It's a Sony guy. Listen, as much as I like to say Xbox is buying them, but it's like I don't know. It's just like it's still just one of those things where it is what it is. So, all right, number 3, we're gonna go ahead and start off with Assassin on this.
Okay. My number 4 is Joel, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
go
you
ahead,
said
Red.
Joker. Joel. Okay.
No, he did not.
Okay, my bad. We got thrown off about me telling you Joker was number 5. So, okay. Number 3 for you, Assassin.
Okay, well, if we're gonna add multi-plat characters, I'm gonna say for number 3, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man actually is owned by them, so it's kind of.
hang on.
Yeah, I know, but Red.
Who's
Yeah.
Spider-Man? Are we talking about? Are we
Spider-Man.
talking about Miles Morales Spider-Man? Or are we talking about Peter Parker Spider-Man?
We're talking about Insomniac Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's go Red. We'll go up to Red on this one. We'll throw it back to Red.
Real quick, Joystick says, so I guess Commander Shepard could be on my Xbox character list. Yes, that's right, because last week
He did say he did.
No, the fuck you can't.
I
No.
chose Commander Shepard as my number 1 Xbox character. So thank you, Joystick. Hell yeah.
That counts
And
as
he
Henry
put
Cavill.
Master Chief at number 4.
Whatever.
Yeah, so he saved the universe better than Master Chief did.
Joystick, stop getting
Anyway.
on Red's joystick, okay? Let's just talk about that. All right,
Okay,
go ahead,
thanks.
Sapio. Or no, wait, Red, you say yours.
Yeah, Red's
what
gotta
was
go
yours?
first.
Sorry, see, joystick's throwing me off. What a bad influence to the
Sheena.
community.
Sheena says, say Lara Croft or I hit unsubscribe.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, so
Ugh.
number 3. Whose turn is it?
It's yours.
Yours.
Jin Sakai. Jin Sakai is dope, man. And the only reason he's above Joel, well, let's just move on from that. Some people are still watching the show, but Jin Sakai is my number 3.
Sapio.
Kratos.
Okay.
Ooh.
John?
Wow, Kratos is your
Probably
number?
Kratos is a G. He do be a G. For number 3, I guess we're on 3, right? Yeah,
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
It's gonna
Kratos
be-
too at number 3. I'm gonna say Kratos also at number 3. Just makes sense. He's definitely gonna be top 3 no matter what. Sapio, we're gonna go ahead and start with you with number 2.
Joel for. Wait, am I? Joel for May for number 2.
I get it. Assassin.
Number 2.
I gotta agree with Sapio, Joel.
Okay. Red.
Number 2 is Kratos.
John.
Probably number 2. Yeah, probably Kratos. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Mac,
gonna go number 2.
I feel like your number 1 is my number 1 too. So we need to say our number 1s at the same time.
Listen, this is gonna.
I'm telling you,
I
we
know
have the
mine.
same number 1.
I'm gonna
I can
say
feel it.
no. I'm gonna say Laura Croft for my number 2. Joyce or whoever it was in the chat was saying listen, if you played PlayStation back in the old days, my dad actually taught me this, that Laura Croft with the triangled boobs were like the most notorious
Legendary.
thing ever.
Yeah.
It's by far. And listen, I know she got her exclusivity on Xbox a little bit later on, but man, that was like them games were. When I tell you those were like Dark Soul games in the early 2000s and the late 90s, that's what I talk about with those games. I'm just with this, and then you got like triangle teams like this. Oh no, they were
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't need a pickaxe. You just ran into the wall, constantly trying to chisel your way out of the cave. Yeah.
Get the camera angle.
Now, Red. I'm not gonna say it's gotta. You haven't said them yet because have you said it? No, I don't
it
think
is.
you have.
No, we have the. I guarantee you, we have the same number one. You want to say it at the same time?
I feel like this time we're not gonna have the same. See, I'm not gonna do the finger flipping thing off again because that was bullshit. We should have did that.
I know. God, that's gonna haunt me forever.
Yes, joystick. They turned me on. Sorry, you gotta look at the chat. He said something about triangles turned me on. Why do you want to see my triangle?
I didn't like that.
All right.
I did not like that at all either.
Assassin, go ahead and do the countdown for me and Red. And I mean, it's kind of obvious because I haven't said them yet, and we know how much I feel about this. And I'd be really,
Same here.
But it's like, I want to afterwards.
And Brian. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna show you guys something after I say this too.
Red, what was your 5, 4, and 3? What was that? Joker.
Joel, Jin. Wow.
Okay,
Kratos.
okay, so okay. Okay, so go ahead, Assassin, count it down to 3. How much you want to bet we both say? I'm almost guaranteed this is it. So, Assassin, count us down to 3. And on go, we both say it.
All
right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spider-Man.
Cloud Strife. What the?
Wait,
fuck?
what?
What the?
See,
fuck?
that's what I
Are
said.
you serious?
I said no. The reason I said no. See, that's why I said we weren't going to do it. The reason I won't put Cloud in there. The reason I won't put Cloud in there is because he's only in a 1-game banger. That's it. I refuse to go anywhere else on it. That's why.
2-game banger, technically.
Listen.
Actually, 3-game banger if you want to be technical.
You see that, right? I have it. It's not that I don't believe in him. He was definitely. It was either between him and Jack at number 5.
You want to see something that I made when I was 16 years old, and I still have it to this day? You want to see something? Look at this.
Yeah.
Strife not safe for work.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and since we did ours, while he's doing that, Assassin, what's your number 1?
I'm not gonna lie, I almost put Cloud on the list too, but no, number 1 heavy class. It's great.
Oh, it's the sword. It's the
Nice.
the bust.
Yeah.
He gets the face.
This when I was 16, I thought I was so cool. Look at this. Look at this beast.
Oh, this
it's
is
just
custom
like the real
made.
thing. It's
That is
like
really, really cool.
Amazon hit
Yeah.
me up.
Legendary, bro.
Yeah.
God, I can't wait for E3 when Red Cross dresses as a teacher.
So it was like a tough situation with me with the put Cloud at 1, and it wasn't that. He wasn't in enough iconic games for PlayStation. He's just in that Final Fantasy VII. What was the other one he was in? I can't even think of it right off. I'm brain farting right now.
Kingdom Hearts.
Or Crisis Core.
Yeah, but see, that's the
He
thing.
wasn't in Hearts.
But he wasn't in Kingdom Hearts, I thought, until 2, I thought.
Yeah.
Or was he in the
Yeah, he
first
was
one?
too.
No, he was in
but
2.
Yeah, he was only in 2, so it's like, and he wasn't even the main character. See, that was another guy I was thinking of, is Sora. That was the other guy I was thinking of there too. But I don't know.
You count Sora?
Yes, I count Sora. Yes, that is a Sony guy for sure.
If I was gonna say,
I don't count multi-platform characters that were
That's what I was
exclusive at one
thinking.
point. I don't.
Well, then
count
if in
them.
reality, then I would have
count
to, if you're gonna do that, then I would take Spider-Man away and put Cloud at number 1. It's just.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
don't know, bro.
I'll put
count Sora because
instead.
Sora's been on almost everything now, Kingdom Hearts and stuff. So I mean, I don't know.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's
Tricky.
tough. But that's tough, like saying Spyro and stuff like that. That's also tough about saying even Joker, like he said, it's on a couple other things. But I think when you think of
Switch and
Spider-Man,
Xbox,
and
yeah.
you think of Cloud, you think of PlayStation. You don't think of when I played Spider-Man when I was younger. I played it on PlayStation. The only I played it actually on Sega first. Actually, if you really want to put it out there. But when the good Spider-Man 2 and 1 and 3 come out, they were for the PlayStation 2. Like in the 1, it was PlayStation 1 and then PlayStation 2. Like those games were bangers back in the day. So that's why I'm still going Spider-Man. I just think in the long run, the Amazing Spider-Man that come out in 2018 or whatever year it was, 17, I can't remember. It still is by far the best superhero game I've ever played outside of Batman Arkham Knight. So
I swear to God, joystick is C Steph in disguise. Just putting it out there. But yeah, that you can't deny. And Spider-Man is 100%. The only reason that I didn't put Spider-Man there is because it's Spider-Man. It's like He's everywhere.
Well, then
He's
yeah,
not
then,
just on
then
PlayStation.
then I would push him back and put Cloud there. I was just like I said, I just don't like the
You have
Cloud
to
only
take
has
off
one.
What? Because now he's on everything.
Yeah, so that's. Yeah. I don't know. All right, Sapio, go ahead. What was yours? Well, it was Assassin. What'd you say? You didn't say your guy yet because we were jibber jabbering.
He said Kratos, I think.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
okay. What was your Sapio?
All right, so I mean, we talked about polygons, so I mean, I gotta put Knack at 1.
I like it. I like Knack. Knack
Oh
one was
my
good.
God! You
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm like, yeah, okay. Carry on from that shit take. Okay, carry on.
No, that was artistic and creative. I like
It's
it.
gotta be Spider-Man for me. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm not the
Yeah.
only one that thinks that way.
That's fair.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes, Spooderman.
Batman is my favorite.
Well, then, in all
Xbox
reality,
series.
I'm gonna boot this. I'm gonna reset my thing. I'm booting fucking Jack and Dexter out of the thing. I'm gonna put Spider-Man at I'm gonna put Cloud at number 2. I'm irritated with myself by not putting him in the lineup.
That's why I had so
Yeah.
much faith in you. That you're a Final Fantasy bro like me.
I love
Like,
Final.
love
I don't
Fantasy.
listen. I'm buying Final Fantasy 16. I don't give a fuck what these motherfuckers. Xbox
Well, moving
think.
on.
I'm-
No, I'm just kidding.
All right, John, what do you got?
Oh, and well, you can just call me Don because Don sounds
What
better.
is your name?
John is.
Is it Don or John or Papa?
Well, my name is different. My real name is Justin, but no,
What
Yeah,
fuck?
no,
I'm
my-
so confused,
I-
man.
my old name. Oh, so I'll give you a little quick history on my gamer
Okay.
tag. My old gamer tag was Don John 305, and that was my brother's. His name's Jonathan, so that's why the John comes in there. My friend made a joke because I like Papa John so much. I was talking about it. He's like, "Why don't you just name your name DonPapaJon?" And I was like, "Yo, that's it. And I changed
Best
my name
pizza
immediately.
place, though. I will
Now I
say
get
that
him.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm big inside.
Not
Best pizza
sponsored.
place. Yeah, not a sponsor.
Right.
And
And
the
I changed
monster
my
from
name to that.
Monsters Inc. he likes pizza too. Is that the connection?
Yeah. Okay. Joystick is 100% C stuff. This man just said he likes Papa John's Big D or something like that. Big
It's
Daddy
fine.
C.
It's fine.
Okay,
no,
that's
I've known.
100%.
I know.
I'll for that
Welcome,
one.
C stuff. Thank you.
That's
for joining.
100. Welcome
But,
C stuff to the party.
But yeah, no, that's the history for my name. But as it's just my name
call
should
you
just
Don.
be called Papa.
Yeah, I'm
No,
not
I'm just
calling. I'm definitely not calling you. I'm not calling you John no more, and I'm definitely not calling you Papa because that sounds a little weird. So,
All right.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, Don sounds more
Mention
simplistic. I
being
guess.
Astrobot.
But number one, it's obviously got to be the GOAT, Jim Ryan. You know, capping through the PlayStation Nation.
I thought Sapio was bad. I thought- oh my god.
No,
Oh, okay.
I mean, he just got powerful moves. You know what I mean? Like he tricks people with the lies, and you know, it's just really
party
well.
deals,
That's
yes,
true.
so on.
Mind
Right.
games. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got to be the most OP. But no, my actual number one would probably be Sly Cooper.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
big fan of the
I
old
feel
Sly
good.
Coopers.
What makes Sly so good? Like, I wanted to play
Yeah.
a game with his.
Sly Cooper
They're
is
just-
amazing. That's why I put him at 4, man. I couldn't, it's tough to put him up high against some of them other ones, but he's.
I wish they did a remake of the original.
So
and
they,
stuff.
so there is one. It's called the place that you buy your PlayStation 3 and play those. But I think if you have a PlayStation 5, I think they're on the premium now. I think you can play them if you have the premium.
Yeah,
plan.
but it's PS3 emulation. It's not
You
that
see
good.
that? See Sapio.
I want a remake.
Yeah.
But if not, I mean,
A
if
full-on
we can
remake.
PlayStation games, I'd probably put Sora there. Because Sora, I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, so
yeah.
either that or Sly Cooper. But
And
yeah,
it's a tough. The list is tough when you think about it because Cloud can easily, like I said, Cloud can go there easily in the top 5. I'm putting Cloud at 2, and I'm booting Jack out. So Lara Croft 3, yeah, and Sly Cooper number 5. Sorry. I'm
Yeah,
gonna shoot
I know. That's what
Uh,
we were just laughing about. Stuff.
what's my mother's
All right. So
and
there
a
you
little
go.
sussy in the chat.
There you go. Top 5 PlayStation characters. See, we're not biased here. We just have a platform that we prefer. So, that's what I'm sticking with.
We all prefer the Nintendo Switch.
Exactly.
And on the next episode, we're gonna do Nintendo characters next week if I'm available. So
Does Nintendo even have 5 characters?
yes.
I mean,
We're going to do
I
Press
can
F
think
to
of
down,
5.
Chief.
Well, we already know that everybody should have Link as their number 1, so we're just gonna do the 2 through 5. Okay,
You mean
carry on.
Zelda?
Yeah,
Okay.
you say Zelda. Choke yourself on that.
Link is the GOAT. I can't wait for Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, Link is definitely the GOAT for sure.
Okay.
They should have. I don't see why they wouldn't. Look at all the Mario characters they have. I mean, you got Princess Peach. You got go fucking just pull up fucking Mario Superstar and you'll find a character.
Perfect.
Bro, yeah.
Well, look, hey, we made it this far, and we're nearing the end, and I know Sapio has got to dip out. By the way, last week your
I missed it. What did he do? What did he
you-
do? I missed it because
you had to just go and watch. You had to
I
go
listened
and watch.
to it. I didn't watch it.
I'm not even gonna tell you what happened. You heard my reaction if you listened to it. We were like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? It was seriously just go watch it because I want you to get that raw reaction. It was legendary.
Sapio, did you
drama.
like think about it just the whole weekend? Like I'm about to fucking trick these guys. And
Oh,
something,
dude, I
like,
don't know how the fuck you
Yeah,
did it.
no, I had a whole thing like just set up.
Hold on,
ready to
before you
go.
leave. Hold on, I know you
And
got like
it's
30
so
minutes.
it's so bad that I did that last week because I don't have anything prepared for this week.
Shame on
Oh, come on, you're lying. You're gonna
Yeah.
like you're gonna like a cloud of smoke is gonna pop up or something. You're lying. You're underselling your magic tricks now.
Oh hell yeah, this sounds like a dope time. All these
you.
tricks.
Okay, that's live. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see here real quick. Cause see, I only gotta go
Yeah.
until you just get booted out of the thing. Okay, there you are. Hold on.
Oh, he's watching it live. He's watching.
we're
He's
getting a
watching
live-
the
We're
live
getting his-
online.
We're getting his raw reaction of him, of his reaction of.
What is he reacting
What
to?
the
here?
fuck?
Yeah, he just Mac just watched the reaction. He just that was Mac's reaction of Sapio literally ninja
This
jutsuing
man,
out
hey,
of
he's been playing too much Hogwarts. He's been throwing his cape over.
the literally he was just like
What?
peace. Mac, you know that meme? That meme? I think I even mentioned right there where that
He
dude's
goes like this.
yeah, and he just disappears.
Yeah.
He literally just did that. I was like, it was so fucking.
Yeah, the
awesome.
guy with the yes, dude. How the fuck you? What the fuck? Dude,
so
that
dumb,
was-
so dumb.
Meme.
Anyway,
Dude, that
you're 1
was
minute late
great.
already, Sapio. So thank you
One
so
of us
much.
is literally gonna have to go, how'd you do that? And he's gonna go like this and do it again.
Right? Yeah.
Sapio, how'd
That
you
would
do
just
that?
be legendary.
Dude, that
Oh, I
was
wish
good.
I have it ready today, but I do not.
That's
God damn
fine.
it,
I told you,
Sapio.
I don't have anything prepared today, but yeah, it was fun. Everyone.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yep. Sapio, are
Thank
you
you,
doing
chat, for
anything
being
crazy
here.
online new on your channel or Twitter? or-
Not at all. Again, it's abandoned at this point, but
Ah.
there are stuff that I am working on,
Okay.
just not actively.
In your brain, you mean? Just
Yeah, in my
It's coming.
brain, it's all coming together.
perfect.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, hey, we love you, and we're glad that you have come to us with us.
What?
Yep. All over again. Again, once a week.
I
And
know when he said it.
yeah.
I knew
So,
as soon as he said that, I'm like, okay.
well,
I'm gonna
I
get
just say
something.
things, and I regret them right after I say them. So anyway, Sapio, have a great time. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you, Sapio.
Yeah.
Later, safe. Yep.
All right. We were all expecting him
I
to
watched.
literally
No,
explode.
I went back. Hey, I went back and watched my reaction of the reaction of that. That was actually really good. Like
It was dope.
he
Yeah.
fucking Harry Pottered us with that fucking cloaking field and shit, bro. It was nice.
That shit was amazing. Don, are you good for time for another 25 minutes or so?
Oh yeah, I'm good, man.
Sweet, excellent, awesome.
Let's
I
do this.
I did have a topic but I seriously just want to save it for next time because it's that will be so much fun. That'd be so much fun. But did I miss anything other than I have some stuff that I didn't actually share.
The Sony getting forced into third party thing is the only thing that we didn't really talk about.
Who's more comfortable
Halo
with,
too.
with talking? Oh yeah, you can do Halo. Let's have Assassin take us into to the Sony shit
Yeah, let him do that, and then we'll do a quick 5-10 minutes of Halo, and then we can.
because
just
I
go
want to
ahead
hear
and call
about
it.
Halo. I'm excited because I don't have it downloaded,
Yeah.
but I
Let's,
want
let's
to.
talk about Halo first.
I have a lot of stuff on Halo.
Yeah,
Let's
I
get it,
don't-
man.
I
Let's
played-
go. Take it away.
Like I said, Don's the only
So-
person I'll say is good at Halo besides me.
No, we're all good. You just gotta unlock the legendary status. But yeah, they had the update today. The new battle pass, more cutscenes, and a lot better cutscenes visually. Bunch of stuff in the shop. They fixed that like lagging issue or the desync, so that is significantly better. Because I played like 5 games of it, and it's just a world of difference. So can't wait to see what you guys think about that. Then yeah, they added a bunch of more skins into the competitive scene that they have every season. And yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of changes. They changed some of the campaign. Like when you click on campaign, it has like a new screen where it shows Master Chief like getting ready. So that looks pretty clean. And yeah, overall they changed a lot of the UI too in some aspects of it. So it looks a lot more
Progression
kind of refreshed
system
and
change yet,
cleaner.
or what?
No, not yet. So I think they said that they were working on that, but yeah, that has not come into it yet. But the new maps are good though, I will say. The 3 maps they added, just been addicted to that, and they have like King of the Hill now and a game mode called Escalation where like you get as much kills and you kind of get more weapons throughout, like gun game I guess for Call of Duty, but
Yeah, they had it
sort
on
of
Halo
different.
5. They had it on Halo 5
Yeah.
version of Halo 5, so yeah.
Right. So yeah, they added a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to think of some extra stuff, but yeah, it's pretty much a lot of it right there, and I'm having a good time, man. Blast.
Yeah, I heard the registration's much better. Like I said, I haven't got to play it. I'm actually about to go spend about $35 on that bitch. So I'm gonna literally.
I spent 40, so
Yeah, I got 50 like 8K worth of fucking rewards points. I'm gonna figure out what I want and how much it's gonna cost, and I'm gonna cash out at least some of my rewards points. I saved up like 2 months worth of it just so I didn't have to pay for none of this shit. So
how much do you get for 2 months?
it's like 50,000 if you do everything, 50 to 60,000.
Oh, dang, yeah, I didn't do all
Yeah.
that. I only have like $10 worth of
If you do
reward
it every
points.
day, if you do it every day, it's a minimum of 700. So I mean.
Oh shit,
it's-
you could
yeah.
pretty much buy a game with that. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, every 2 months you could buy a game easily. Some people do this. They buy the ultimate game pass, and then for the 15, like it's like 11 or 12,000, and then they just use the other 15 of their own money to put towards a game they want to buy. So I'd rather just pay for game pass the right way and then just buy games with that, or whatever. So, but
Right.
Halo definitely looks good. I mean, I think they fixed a couple things. I'm hearing good thing about the DMR. If you guys know what the DMR is, it's the banner.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
The skin. There's a couple skins that are saying they're finally fixing the Halo 5 skin where you get a better. If you remember before the game come out, they had like the 152 skin and it looked really bad when this one come out.
Yeah, it was like all scruffed
I'm
up.
not
And
even
they
gonna
cleaned
look
it
at
out.
the joystick. He
Yeah.
needs to go play with his own joystick. The way he's talking.
Dude, I'm
Um,
sorry.
Wait, what's happening?
Go look in the chat. You might see some really sus stuff by joystick. I don't know who this dude is. It's definitely C stuff. It's gotta be.
Brisket
If it
says
ain't C
Halo is
stuff, then-
dead. Oh man, if Brisket's
Nobody
saying
talks
it,
about
then
your
that's
sex
true.
life. And it is what it is. It's just Halo. I mean, and it can't be dead because it just had over a billion fucking forged things made. It can't be that dead. So
Well, they're trying to
A
fix it.
dedicated team of 15 people.
well, yeah, there's no way 15 people are gonna make a billion fucking forge maps. It's never gonna. That's no way.
There is one dude who is pumping those motherfuckers out. It's wild. I know Umbra
Yeah.
and some people share, and staff shares a lot of those.
I don't know how those dudes
creations
have
and
that
stuff.
much time and thought and effort into that shit.
I feel like that's all they have is a lot of time. Imagine just getting home. Even if you had 4 to 5 hours a day to play a game, and you dedicated those 4 to 5 hours to creating something like that. Yeah, I mean that's yours. You're gonna come up with some stuff eventually, and it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy what people do. I'll leave it to them. I'm not making anything.
Yeah. I mean, it's what they need. It's what the community for Halo people needed. So, and that's really about it. So we could just move on to that. Sony finally getting fucked. I will say that. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's past this.
Yeah.
It's past
Straight
the 7. It's past the 7-second mark now because they updated the YouTube that you can't say fuck in the first 7 seconds. So
Oh, yeah,
so
we're
they
way past
fucked PlayStation is what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're allowed
Oh,
to say
fuck
fuck after
yeah,
7
man.
seconds.
Hell yeah.
So fuck,
30
fuck,
fucking
fuck.
fucks.
Pretty
That's
much. So we're gonna go. Red, you want to go ahead and just go? Or you want me to do it?
With what?
Microsoft's getting a subpoena. They approved that Sony had to
Oh.
show all third-party deals, any deal that pushes it to like where it can't come to Game Pass, blah blah. So
Yeah.
Exclusivity arguments.
risk it. Just because you're trash at it doesn't mean it's done. There's more than at least like 40,000 people that are playing the game.
Oh,
day
don't
minimum.
be so mean.
Oh,
I
bruh.
don't give a shit. Fuck Risk It. No, I'm playing. Risk It's.
Nah, he's your dad. We love
He
him.
definitely is not my dad. He's like my.
He
He's
looks
like,
like it.
Like
Paternity
he's like
test.
the uncle.
He
He's like
does.
the mailman. He's like the mailman that slept with my mom and never told my dad. So kind of.
That doesn't change the fact that he's your father, young man.
No, he's got double sperm cells.
You're grounded from Halo.
Yeah, right. Risk
yeah.
It's smaller than me.
So,
I'll put him in a corner.
all right, let's just.
That'd be a legendary fight.
Okay, I'm so confused right now sexually.
11K on Steam is actually pretty high though.
That's what I was. What,
yeah,
11K
on Steam is a lot, but Halo's not a PC game. It never has been, and
Yeah, I would be curious to see what the Xbox numbers are for sure.
yo, this man Joystick said, "Stop mistreating my soon-to-be boyfriend."
So
I said this dude
who's he
sucks.
mistreating? Risk It. So now he's after Risk It. Oh boy. Okay.
It's a battlegrounds in the chat.
Biscuit, I'm 6'4". You're like 2 kilometers tall, bro. Shut up.
So
He's like a midget.
killer. All right.
I don't know whatever their fucking stupid ass thing is.
Kilometers. So this is. I'm sorry. So
And
I'm sorry.
I can bench 220, and I haven't lifted a fucking weight in forever.
Let's see. Timestamp
keep
this
talking.
assassin. Shit talking.
I don't care.
Community.
This is like a 45-year-old man. He can't even walk upstairs without
Shit
looking.
talking
He's not
anybody, thank you very
45.
much.
Be nice. He's
Yeah,
44.
he is. He's like fucking old. He's old, man. He's retired.
He said he's 6'8".
He is not.
6'8". Yeah, he's Dr. Disrespect.
No, he's not. Have you? I seen the picture.
He's like,
of him.
what
He
you
ain't
say?
6'8".
Nah. Let's not shame people.
Don't mess with him.
He said he'll bench all of us at once. Yeah, okay. Ain't you in a coal mining like bench area where you're working behind a desk now? Shut up.
What's happening right now, man? I love this though. Risk It, seriously, thank you for.
Okay, Joystick, say something in the chat. Say something in the chat right now.
You're going after me now.
What's it? MacBound, is trash.
God loves you. So it isn't C-Step. Who is it? Who is it? Okay,
It's
anyway,
him. He's got 2 accounts. It's not hard.
He's got like a laptop in his.
Yeah, whenever he
porn
comes in, he's
laptop
trashing, acting like he doesn't love us all. Mine gold, guys. Risk It. You're the best with your comebacks. Sometimes, but
He minds jizz in his mouth.
Oh,
something in the chat. See, there you go. That proves my point. Anyway, let's move the fuck on.
God sakes.
What do we even?
What's going on?
Okay, Assassin,
I'm
why
running-
don't
I'm
you
running my mouth the rest.
retake us? Let's redo this again, and take us back into this. What's happening with Sony and the records and the exclusivity and whatever the fuck else is happening.
This is even worse than when I mentioned the holes last week. This is worse.
Oh my god,
No,
that was
you call
so
it medic or
funny.
grandpa is the worst.
He was not mad. If he's acting like
Yes,
he's
he
mad,
is. He's mad, bro.
I'm gonna have to talk with him. He's gonna have to learn. He's gonna have to learn when people are fucking picking on him. Anyway, look,
Yeah,
if Colt, by the way, who can say who was probably around the same age as Risk It, can say that he make fun of how old he is, and I'm in my 30s and I can make fun of how old I am. If you're only 15 years older than us and someone calls you a grandpa and they're your friend, come on, nobody's being mean.
What? Assassin's not 15 years older than he is. He is literally like 20 years older than Assassin.
No,
Like
that's my
25.
point. That's exactly my point. That's my point. So Manic, when you get this far, we love you. We meant nothing. I didn't say it. It's all Assassin. I'm just kidding. But kind of. But he didn't mean anything by it. And he's very heartbroken, by the way. He's very
Mark.
upset, and it's your fault. Now he's crying in a corner, and he feels really bad. But anyway, Mark, what's up? Shout out to everyone in the chat, by the way. Seriously, C-Steph number 1, C-Steph number 2, Risker for the Biscuit, MacBound, you're
Last.
here. Assassin, you're here too. DonPapa, you're here too. So thank you everyone for being here. I think Immortal left. Immortal, thank you for showing up for the first.
I think
second
Immortal
segment.
showed up for like 30 seconds at best.
Screw that guy. I always
Yeah.
feed him in Halo.
Get a new
Immortal, if you're
podcaster
here,
with
defend yourself. Defend yourself in chat.
Yeah, he's too weak. He's too weak.
He's too weak. We're gonna have to get him on sometime just so we can have the duo, the full DonPapaJon experience.
Oh yeah, you could.
Yeah,
I haven't done the podcast recently because I don't know. I've just been kind of busy, so I'm about to get back into it this week.
Yeah.
Nice,
So-
man. Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
I always listen. I always drop a like. I always give it a few, and get it up there in the. I've actually heard that if you listen for a little bit and then stop, it hurts the algorithm. But who the fuck knows? I don't care. Actually, I do.
Screw the
YouTube.
algorithm.
I love you, YouTube.
Anyway, let's
So-
start this. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, come on, Assassin, hurry up.
Assassin.
Assassin,
What are you doing?
take us into the to what's going on with the what?
So basically, Microsoft ordered a subpoena for Sony to show off the exclusive contracts that they've had over the years. Now, originally they wanted 2012 to the present, but the judge said, no, you can't have that much. So they agreed 2019 to the present day, which is still 5 years worth of exclusivity contracts and stuff. And I'm assuming that Microsoft brought that to the table to show the regulators, hey, we are not going to make Call of Duty exclusive. We have a track record of not making everything exclusive, but Sony, they do. And even stuff that isn't even theirs. So that's mainly what is going to happen. And if they show enough exclusivity deals to turn the tides in favor of Xbox, well, the deal's going to go through no matter what. But I guarantee you, Sony's relationship with Microsoft is it's changed. They're not they had that sort of mutual respect for one another before this acquisition started. Now there's nothing. There's literally nothing for Sony and Microsoft to fall back on in terms of friendly rivalry. There's nothing. Now we finally get to see how fair, quote unquote, fair Sony has been these past few years.
Yeah, because Xbox has been sort of pushing back with the nice guy attitude, saying we're not hurting anything. Look at how we're trying to push competition, and how they're still saying we want Call of Duty and everything to come everywhere, all over the place, all the time, night and day, all night long. Look at Minecraft. Still, I mean, that game is a first party game. Am I right? It's on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, and now Sony fans are like, oh, it's gonna come. Halo's coming to PlayStation. You never asked for it to begin with. You don't have any first-person shooters. Killzone, SOCOM. Where are you?
They don't like multiplayer though. They don't even like multiplayer.
And that's the thing. I see, and this is the thing. I love PlayStation games. I don't know how many times I gotta say this on the show, but I'm gonna keep saying it. I love their games. I will play them once, and that's it. Okay. If I ever want to revisit them again,
and done.
They are experience games. They are like playing movies. They're amazing. I'm not downplaying them at all, but I'm only going to play them once. And that is, there is no difference between, there are certain games that I have on my Xbox right now that I can say the same thing about. But as far as them being exclusives and having replayability, that's why I'm so excited about Bethesda games coming to Xbox, because those games have replayability. Starfield,
yeah, I mean,
Redfall,
RPGs, RPGs are like that. You get multiple endings.
Exactly. Yeah. So I love the exclusivity of PlayStation for that one reason, for having the great cinematic storytelling experience. But I'm not going to go back and play it again. So that's the only difference. I can look at a couple games that I have on Xbox right now and say, I'm probably not going to go back to them. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe just to get all the achievements or something one day. But I'm not going to get rid of it because that's just my platform of choice. You know, that's my home. That's my home.
All right.
So now that Sony is being pushed into a corner and having to reveal everything, they're going to have to. Sorry, I heard something weird. They're going to have to. There's going to be. I feel like there's going to be a big turnaround in a shift in tone, especially from being like, we're the victim, help us, daddy, help us. And now they're going to show their cards and be like, my dog ate my homework, and they're going to go into full panic. I'm so excited to see what happens.
Yeah, I want to see it. Like,
it's been a fun ride.
Yeah, all the deals though that they probably prevented games going into the Game Pass, because we know that they did that with Resident Evil. I think Resident Evil Village, that they prevented that game to go to Game Pass. So it's gonna be interesting to see what comes out of this whole court battle, you could say. And yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because PlayStation likes to play a lot more, like, I wouldn't say dirtier, but in a way maybe a little bit like that, because they're like, screw you, we want you on our PlayStation. You're gonna play it on day one on PlayStation exclusive or whatever. They don't really do PC day and date. They'll probably put it like a year out after the game comes out, but they're solely like, we want you to buy a PlayStation, versus Xbox is like, yeah, you could play it on PC or Xbox or cloud or whatever. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they go at it after this Activision Blizzard deal goes through, because it's gonna be interesting. But
yeah, Assassin, you brought this up. Now finish it off. No, not really. Actually, I think Mac's busy. But go ahead, Assassin. What do you think about all this? What are you excited to see to come from all this?
Yeah, sorry, I was doing some work stuff. I had to send an email. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You're good, Mac. Like, what do I want to see from this? Like,
what
the ABK deal as a whole, or from?
What do you want to see? What kind of dirty laundry do you want to see from Sony? Do you want to see socks, underwear? You know, what kind of dirty laundry you want to see?
I think it's going to be a little controversial, but I want them to find some dirt that's just as bad as the Xbox One reveal.
What?
Just Sony's version. I just want the regulators to find something so damaging and so bad for Sony that it's just as bad as the Xbox One launch for Xbox.
I see.
Something of that equivalent. Something needs to happen
so...
for Sony to bring them down to earth again.
It's obviously
they're
getting
too they're getting too cocky. They're getting too arrogant. They're not listening. Yeah, PS3 arrogance. They're trying to hide it. They're doing a better job hiding it this time. But I want something to come from this deal that will show that Sony is not. They're not the market leader that they think they are. Nintendo will always be the market leader. Let's just face the fact.
And everyone, by the way, this
When the
is
Switch
coming
2
from
comes
a
out-
PlayStation lover, okay? Assassin's main platform essentially is PlayStation, right? Am I wrong?
I split 50-50 between the two. And I will say that with
Sharing the
defiance,
love.
and I will prove it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But-
I was gonna say, though, I think
And I'm not
It's-
saying that because I hate
Hold on a
PlayStation or
second.
their games.
I'm about to
I'm just
go.
saying. What?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that because I hate Sony or PlayStation or their games. It's just if they don't get brought back down to earth again, we don't know where exactly the plateau is going to end. You keep
'cause
on
see-
going higher and higher, and it's getting harder and harder to look down to see how high you're going.
it seems like they're just
Eventually,
trying to
if they
prevent
don't-
competition. Yeah, because it's like
If they-
I get what you're saying because it's like Game Pass. They've prevented so many games to go into Game Pass. We've seen that with Resident Evil. So it's like they don't want to compete. They just want to uphold their position, which is normal. You know, they're going to do that, but it's a bit funny seeing them coming at Xbox for Xbox doing kind of the same practice, or in a way, just kind of get Call of Duty, even though it's still going to be on PlayStation, but they're just trying to get it for Game Pass. But they don't want Game Pass to be a huge deal because then they're going to see, more people are playing on a subscription versus buying their games, and their whole model is all about buying, their $70 games. So I get what you're saying. But
Yeah, Mac?
Well, but as far as anything
Oh.
else coming from this, I want to see how much Sony pays for these deals, and who they are going to deal with next. They have to list the game partnerships that they haven't announced.
yeah, that's going to be interesting.
It may be redacted, but we'll have a good idea how
Right.
many more exclusive deals they have.
I want to see what the Final Fantasy VII remake stuff was about. Like, how much did they pay for keeping that exclusive or timed exclusive?
It kills me, dude. It kills me. My issue with that is that if something is going to be timed, don't say anything about it. Like, if you say it, your word should be ironclad. It should be, you don't go back on your word, even if there wasn't a contract signed. I get it. It's business. You can do whatever the hell they want. Money speaks. I totally get that. Sony has on multiple occasions done that, where they have said, it's coming, it's timed exclusive, it's coming, and then they completely said, never mind, no, it's not. And they could have made extra money. Are you telling me that people would not have bought Final Fantasy VII Remake or Silent Hill Remake or Final Fantasy 16 just because it came to Xbox? No, they would have bought it. Who the fuck are you to? Oh, we gotta port it over. It's gonna take more time and effort. Shut up. If you're the market leader and you have Square Enix making one of the best IP, one of the most popular IP, in ever, and then you're gonna complain that you can't compete when you're shutting everything off from everyone else. Eat my asshole. Anyway.
Like, they're putting stuff away from Game Pass on that, and then they're making all this exclusive, and then they're surprised that Xbox bought Bethesda and made all their games exclusive. Like, of course they are.
Yeah,
you guys are buying all these games and making them exclusive. It's like they're gonna have to compete somehow, and their games they're in the works right now. I mean, games just don't come out at random. Like, oh yeah, we got a game for you. Here you go. Like that takes time. So Xbox was like, you know what, screw it. Let's just buy Bethesda, help our lineup right now, and it's helping them out. 2022. Was lackluster because they didn't have a lot of games, but 2023 is mostly Bethesda games, so they needed it. So I don't think Sony should go and blame Xbox for trying these things.
And they've been doing it for so many years now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. PlayStation. Slimy Jim Ryan.
Yeah, joystick, yes. Ginger ale, baby. Sugar-free ginger ale. I have a problem.
I like how Mark says that Sony is 100% the market leader. No, they're not. If that's the case, then why is Nintendo always on top every time when it comes to games, when it comes to hardware? I would argue that maybe Microsoft and Sony are co-market leaders when it comes to subscription services, because Nintendo Switch Online isn't exactly where a lot of Nintendo fans want it to be.
Yeah.
But when
I
it
mean,
comes to the best-selling games, the best hardware on MPD
Yeah.
every month, every week, every year, it's Nintendo. There's no
Right,
argument
but if
there.
I
The only
guess
reason
if
why a
he's
lot of
making
people
it,
don't say that is because Nintendo's the little brother.
yeah, I
No
guess
one
because they're
wants to
making
admit the
it
little
about
brother's
the
doing better.
main competitors. Because I feel like Nintendo may be its own thing, so maybe that's why they're separating it, I guess, in that way. But it still doesn't make sense for that. I don't know. I just also find it funny though that they boast about these numbers and sales, but then when it comes to this Activision deal, they say, "Oh no, this will screw us over," even though they're doing so well, right? Because it's like they're supposedly doing a lot of sales, like they're killing it. But when it comes to this Activision deal, oh no, that's gonna kill them. Even though Xbox gave them a 10-year contract to allow Call of Duty on PlayStation, it'll screw them over because PlayStation is severely struggling. Even though they were boasting about it the other week, saying, "Oh, we're reaching record highs," and Game Pass hasn't been competing for 7 years or something like that, or like they haven't done the numbers that our PlayStation Network numbers do. But I don't know. It's business talk.
Sorry, it's just
But-
fucking Steph. All right.
Shoot stuff.
So distracted by just gonna have to turn chat off. Not really
No,
off.
Steph
but,
is a legend.
Nah, I know he is. He's awesome. So yeah, I guess at the end of the day, I just want to see what this turns into. Oh, what the hell's happening right now? Perfect, wonderful. Yep. Well, I'm just gonna let that happen until I'm done talking because right now there's nothing I can do about it. But hey, looks like the cops are after me, and there's a green light. Oh, there's a blue light, red light. So yeah, I'm just excited to see what comes of the document side of it. I want to see what they had to show for. I can't do this. All right, next topic. Was that it?
You even have another topic?
I don't know, man.
Real quick, I want to throw something in there. Sorry, I was doing work
Go ahead,
stuff.
please, God.
I know you guys were doing it. Whatever. Fuck Sony. Ha ha ha. That's what you get. Okay, carry on.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just think they deserve it. At the end of the day, it's their own fault. You know what? And then trying to say that, oh, we shouldn't be able to show it. That's on them. So, whatever. I don't care. That's on them. And I hope everything gets shown that they fucked us on Final Fantasy. They fucked us on certain stuff. Now, I've owned Final Fantasy on my PlayStation. I'm not going to say that I don't. But I still want to get achievements on my Xbox. I would have played it twice. But due to the fact that they never brought it out for Xbox, that's why I have not even put no effort into it.
Yeah. I actually got
we do have one more
PlayStation 4
topic.
because I wanted to play Final Fantasy VII Remake. I was like, oh, this is probably not coming to Xbox, so I might as well get a... Well, I actually just borrowed my brother's PS4 and bought it on there, so... You know, it is what it is. But it works, though. Exclusives work, so that's why...
Like, regardless of what platform you're on, especially this year in 2023, there's gonna be that one very big Game of the Year contender talk exclusive for each console. Marvel Spider-Man 2, Starfield, and Tears of the Kingdom. We all know this. Let's not deny and say that the other ones that year.
Oh.
Yep. I mean, no matter which console you're on, you're gonna have a great year.
Right. That's what it's all about, right? Games and having a good time. Who knows? Who knows about talking about games? It was all about games and not the console wars.
Who knew?
But
Who
when,
knew?
when you're on Twitter, it's Twitter you're playing, not a game. So
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, the main enemy for every gamer this year is time, because we have no fucking time to play these games. Jesus fucking Christ. How many do we have?
There's so many games. Yeah. Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush,
Wolong, Atomic Heart.
Wolong. Yes, a lot of games this year. That's why I'm saying this year is like the game year of 2008, because 2008 was supposedly like the one of the best years for gaming, and I feel like this is that year in modern times.
I heard it was 2007.
Was it 7? It might have been 2007. Not sure. But yeah, 2023 is going to be sick, man. I'm so hyped to see some Starfield news. Supposedly, we're supposed to hear something this week, because we were supposed to see something last week, but you know how that went. And yeah, I need Starfield.
I need it so bad. It is the game.
I don't need it.
It's my dream game.
I feel like a crack addict.
What?
Like I'm
What did you just say, Assassin?
scratching for Starfield.
I said we all need it. And imagine
Oh,
Red.
God.
Can you imagine if Bethesda had mod support at launch for Starfield?
I mean, did they say it would? Wait, I thought I would.
No.
Not at launch, but
No, I
they
don't
said
think they
it will. Not at launch. It will not have mods at launch, but it will have mods on console and all that.
And PC.
It'll have PC mods right off the bat because people they're crazy. The Bethesda modding community
games
is
are known
crazy.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah, but on console,
Starfield,
yes, it will have console mods.
Starfield is the #1 game on everybody's wish list on Steam, so that says a lot about Bethesda's track record.
Huge point there, yeah. And what was the first? I guess the day before, finally, people were like, what am I thinking? All that controversy came out, all the news is starting to break, and it's like, just give it up. Give it up. Steph. Anyway, so yeah, we need more of. Skullsy put out a good shout out to Skullsy TV. He's a big Bethesda guy, and he's hilarious. He put out a video today and saying that expect more. In his opinion, expect more news about Starfield after this thing that actually Colt Eastwood is at. After that thing is over, they can focus more on what's coming up.
He's doing that Redfall event, right? Like they flew him out.
Exactly. Yep. So we got all this focus on Arcane and Redfall and all that stuff. So once that's over with, then they can really focus on the marketing for Starfield. So hopefully we'll get an announcement. Hopefully next week, because now there's no way they're going to announce something on Friday, or on Sunday or something like that. I know it's just Tuesday, but you know what I mean. In the middle of the week, who knows? But anyway, any other thoughts on anything ever at all? Life?
That's about it.
No, but now that you mentioned Colts, I do want to point out to everybody that Redfall Impressions will go live March 23rd. So 2 weeks from now, we'll be able to hear more about the game from everybody playing it.
Oh, so we're going to see the gameplay and stuff that they recorded?
I hope they record it beforehand and don't wait until like the week of to do it. Like when they get home, I hope they record it because that's kind of far away to remember a game that you haven't played in 2 weeks to like, mainly just like a small sample of it, I hope they get a lot of like recording on it if they're allowed, And
But just how long they were going to be there.
Well, I mean, Colt said he was going to be there. Colt was telling me that he thinks that they were like pretty much he was going to fly in Monday night and then Tuesday morning, and then he was going to be there all day Tuesday and then fly home Tuesday night. So I don't know.
Yeah, because Colt's there, Harris is there, I think Skillip is there even.
Dude, somebody told me.
That sounds like a dream come true.
Somebody told me, who was it? Oh, it was Fonz. Fonz and Paris don't get along. Would you believe that? I just found that out. Fonz and Paris don't get along, which I was really baffled to hear because they're both such good people in the community that sometimes little stuff just makes it, just happens, and that's what it does. So,
why don't they get along?
I'm not gonna put that out on the stream, but I just know they're not friends. So
because
I
they're both
found that
bald.
out. Well, Fonz
bald people don't get around with other bald
guess.
people.
I mean, I like Fonz. Fonz is a great guy. I mean, clearly I don't know Paris, but I mean.
Anyway,
I need a
moving
thicker
on.
shirt. What do you mean? Why do I need a thicker shirt?
He's being fucking weird, which is just fine. Anyway,
Him and Joystick must be fucking fruitcakes together. Sorry.
I don't. So. All right. Anyway, Don, what have you been playing, man? What have you been playing most lately this week?
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Halo, pretty much, getting ready for the update, and and GTA Online. So I've just been grinding those two, and I'm ready to play that more Halo games because put a pause on it so we can do this podcast. But I'm getting right into Halo after this. So if you guys want to play?
I'm gonna eat dinner and then I'm gonna invite Steph to show him my thicker shirt, I guess clearly, nice. And then I'm gonna play Halo.
Yeah, next week, Mac will have a fur complete.
I'm gonna have the Macklemore jacket on and shit, just so
exactly with the tread with the fur. It'd be so.
I'm gonna say me and C Steph are lovers.
Well, yeah, Mark said it best. He says, "Wow," and I agree. So, Assassin, what have you been playing this week? Can I take a guess?
You can take a guess. Yes.
Siege.
No.
Oh fuck.
Pentiment. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll give you one more guess, and I'm giving it to Mac. Mac.
Wait, I can't say it. Legacy. That Legacy game.
No.
Why would you give it to me? I don't know. I haven't been on. I've been the least playing video games of all of us this weekend.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you couldn't take a guess.
Twitter? I'm just kidding. You play Twitter?
I know. No.
Technically, it's true. Come on, give me the point.
I don't know. I don't.
Dead Space remake.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were playing it the other night. That's right. I could have said that when the
Yes,
only
I
night the only
was.
night that I was on was the night that he was playing it, and I couldn't remember it because it was like literally like 6 days ago, 5 days ago actually.
Yep, I'm trying to get all the achievements for this game. I'm only missing 2. The
What-
Zone achievement and the Impossible Mode achievement. Motherfucker, I don't... Why do they have to add the Impossible Mode back in here? Like, come on. Why? It's a great game. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try, but what the fuck? At least give me New Game Plus with Impossible.
Well, guys, I'm gonna head out.
All right.
I'll get some dinner. So
Don,
yeah, no, it was a good podcast.
excuse
so
me.
Appreciate it.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Where can people find you?
Well, you could just find me at DonPapaJon on YouTube and DonPapaJon1 on Twitter. And yeah, but it was a great podcast, guys. Appreciate you having me on here again. Hopefully a lot more times. We'll see. It is a good time to talk with you guys about gaming, though.
Yeah, man,
something you don't get
we
off
love having you
Twitter.
on. Yeah, get the hell out of here, get you some food, get you some whatever you do. Do the thing, man.
I've been
Talk to you next time.
starving.
Yes, get you some pizza
All
or
right.
whatever.
Actually, I am eating pizza. You
I
got
don't
that
know.
right.
I have
Let's
this
go.
weird ability to guess weird things. Anyway, take care, everybody. I'll let you later.
Take care. See you guys.
See ya.
Later.
Later, Don.
And then there was
Well.
3. The OG.
And then there's 3.
Oh, wow. Well, Mac, what have you been playing, man?
Adulthood.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
not much Life. You've been playing Life, the game.
Yeah, a lot busy this weekend. I did play Wulong for a little bit. So on Thursday night, I did play it for about. Was it?
That's
Thursday night or
right.
Friday night? I
And
did
you're
play
loving
for-
it.
I don't remember. I only got to play it. Like I said, I only got the game for about 6-7 hours this weekend, and
Right.
it like truly. Hold on.
Oh, you're muted. Something's going on there. Oh, something's going on. Oh, anyway, so Mac is talking to some ghostly figure in the background, and we can only guess that is his
No,
great
the wife was
descendant.
bringing the food. It was the wife. I told her I was gonna get food, but I said let me finish my podcast. And I thought we were done when I told her, but we weren't.
Oh, she's
I don't know,
sweet.
I'm just long story short, I had like 6-7 hours of gaming. I played a little bit of Wulong, played a little bit of Halo. Nothing overboard. I didn't really have time. I mean, I've been literally on the run and go back and forth to the hospital with the child. So, and
Yes. And
no, so
and everyone who got this far, just give a shout out to little baby Mac, because seriously, our thoughts and prayers go out to you, man, because that's
Thank you.
real life
Thank
shit
you.
right there. That's real life
Yeah,
shit.
it's tough.
Yeah. So everything will be totally fine, man, and we got your back.
hopefully a couple weeks he'll be home. So we'll just
yeah,
get
exactly.
by, you know.
Yeah, we
So.
can't wait. And Assassin, what the fuck?
What did I do?
I don't know.
What haven't you done?
Exactly. Yeah, what haven't you done? No, I'm kidding. What have you? You never said what you were playing. I know you're playing some Siege, but that's not.
He said Dead Space. He said Dead Space.
Dead Space remake.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, good. Dead Space remake. Hell yeah! I need to get back into that. Life. I actually forgot how terrible my life is right now as far as work goes, and then until just now, I realized, oh man, I'm back in real life. I gotta end the show and go back to everything. Anyway, any Game Pass games that we want to mention? Any shout outs this week, or just we don't?
Yeah,
skip over
so they
that?
actually did announce a couple Game Pass games. Let me pop it up here on my little list here.
Wolong is the big one.
Well, yeah, Wulong come out this weekend on the 3rd or the 4th or whatever. They did announce that Dead Space 2 and 3 would be on the cloud. Valheim is coming on the 14th. Citizen 6 is coming to all of them on the 16th.
Valheim. Oh, so excited for that.
Yeah, and Ninu Kuni 2, I think is how you say it.
Nino Kuni.
Nino Kuni 2.
Revenant Kingdom, the Prince Edition, is coming to PC and console on the 21st. I think those are the only games that are coming to Game Pass this month. So nothing really big, but stuff that's really big at the same time. So we got a little bit going on here. So
That's great. That's great. I'm trying to crack my back. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Where can we find you guys? Where can we find you? Yeah.
Well, what can you find? So, Mac, where can people find you, you sexy fuck?
MacBound, Twitch.com, MacBound, YouTube, MacBound, Twitter, MacBound_, because some company has my gamer tag, which I don't know
Pieces of
why,
shit.
but
They knew what they were doing.
whatever. You know what's crazy? I thought I had it a long time ago, and then I got on Twitter, and then one day it was like I had to redo like my whole username, and almost like that company took my username from me, and it's like hasn't been extinct since I've made my account. I don't know, whatever. That was a long time ago, so I don't care.
Cool, man. Assassin, what you doing? Where can you be found?
What am I doing? What am I doing, or where can I be found?
Both.
Let's see. Well, for me, you can find me on Twitter and on YouTube at Assassin. On Twitter, you have to be more specific and put at Assassin4233. Links for all of our, links will be in the description below. But I'm not really working on anything right now. I'm just trying to chill, trying to detox.
Nice. Too much drugs. I get it. It's great, man. Hell yeah. Well, that's exciting. Yeah, and I'm Red Wolf Renegade on Twitter. That's just Red Wolf Renegade, at Red Wolf Renegade. That way to get your hand up, baby. Bang, boom, boom. Oh, God, I just got a weird pain in my side. Oh, fuck my life. Yeah, and seriously, thank you so much for everyone who got this far, not only, but who came and hung out with us for this long. It seriously means a lot, especially because we're not large channel at all. We're just doing our thing and being passionate, and it just seriously means a lot. And when I say hit the like button and subscribe and all that, very cliche, but when you're in it and you get it. So thank you. Share it out, tweet it out, whatever the hell. Anyway, that'll do it for us, and we'll catch you guys next time? Question mark?
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. Bye,
Thanks.
everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.